Hello and welcome. Today we're going to look at the use of enzymes in the synthesis and the breakdown of molecules, and that happens in living things. And by living things we mean both plant and animal, both plants and animals. Now, what sort of things are broken down? Well, the first example that we can use is the idea of a carbohydrate. Well, there are many types of carbohydrate, but carbohydrates can be broken down into simple sugars, and that's done by enzymes, and there are various enzymes that work in the bodies of plants and animals. One example of carbohydrates being broken down is that of digestion in animals. So carbohydrates are digested into sugars through enzymes. Sugars can also be built up into carbohydrates, and one example of that would be sugars being built into starch for storage, and that would be in plants only. But that's another example of where enzymes are used to build larger molecules from smaller ones. Another example is protein being broken down into amino acids. Again, that would be in digestion, but we can also have amino acids that are that are actually built up again into different types of protein that the body might need. That's again in plants and animals. Lipids, which are fats and oils, are broken down into something called fatty acids, and a substance called glycerol. But again, we can actually rebuild glycerol and fatty acids back into lipids again as well. So what we're trying to say here is that enzymes are involved in the breaking down and the synthesizing of molecules, and it's quite important to remember that there are different enzymes involved. So enzymes are very specific. Different enzymes do different jobs, and the reason for that is the active site of the enzyme has a very specific shape. So the active site is a specific shape, so we have different enzymes doing different jobs. For example, carbohydrates could be broken down into sugars, and that would be done by carbohydrase enzymes. Proteins will be broken down by protease enzymes, lipids by lipase enzymes, and in fact, when we go the other way, when we build up molecules, there are different enzymes that have the role of building up molecules as well. Okay, so the key idea is that enzymes are involved in the synthesis and breakdown of molecules in living things, and that includes both plants and animals.